So let's get started with building the Kubernetes cluster, the manual part of it. Let me just quickly take you to the goals, the table of contents sheet, and see where we are right now. So as per the last session, we have completed understanding some of the basic concepts around Kubernetes. So things like container, what is Kubernetes, pod, replica sets, deployment, etc. So let me just embolden them. This is where we are. This is what we are going to start doing, building the cluster manually, the Kubernetes cluster manually. What is the first task we will do? The very first task that we will do is we'll create a droplet on DigitalOcean. So what is a droplet? A droplet on DigitalOcean is like a virtual machine, like an EC2 instance that you would buy on AWS and Amazon, or a Google Cloud Engine you will buy on Google Cloud. Right. So DigitalOcean is a cloud provider on which droplets are available to you like a virtual machine. So we will go ahead and log in into our DigitalOcean and start creating the droplet. Now, before I start doing that, let me also introduce you to one of my documentation that I have created for this presentation. This is about 36, 40 steps that we will follow. Don't worry, we won't be following all of them in today's session. So in today's session, we'll just be following this part. As I said, we'll create the droplet and log in from our local host. So here is my item from which I'm going to log in. So essentially what we'll be doing is we'll be covering the initial 3 steps, right? So let's do that, right? Here is DigitalOcean. I'm going to hit on create and select droplets. All the things that you will have to select is mentioned over here. So since I've done it many times, so I remember it. So we are going to be using Ubuntu, flavor of Linux, 18.04.3 LTS version. We'll choose the standard plan. We won't choose the $40 machine. We'll choose the $20 machine. That would just suffice for our purpose. We will choose the region as Bangalore. Let's select the VPC network as default Bangalore network. This is an important point. Now, here is where DigitalOcean Droplet is going to ask you to select one of the SSH keys. Now, the important thing is, before doing this step, you should have ideally created an SSH key on your local environment and uploaded that into DigitalOcean, and I'll tell you how you would do that. So here I've already uploaded my key. This is my id underscore rsa.pub for this Mac machine. If you have not done it, right, you can click on the creating the new SSH key and it will tell you how to do that. So if you look at the left hand side, you will see that all the instructions are given. You'll create a key, you'll copy paste it over here, right? So the steps on the left hand side you have to perform on your local machine, and once you've done that, you would be able to get your key and you would be able to copy it here. So for example, if you can see here, here is my local machine key, which I can just copy it here. And I've already done that, so I don't need to do it. But you have to do it if you're doing it for the first time. If you don't do it, your local machine will not be able to log in into the droplet. All right. So keep that in mind. Let's move on to the next step. I've just selected my key over here. The next step is to name the machine. Right. So I would have written here, in step G, I've written that we'll name the machine as K8S master. In case you're wondering what is K8S, it is the short form abbreviation or a very popular abbreviation for Kubernetes. Right. All right, let's review everything once again. Data center, VPC. Yeah, we're all good. We'll hit the create droplet button. It'll take about say 15 to 30 seconds for this to happen, right? We'll wait for it. Yeah, create. I hit on create the droplet. We are done till here, so we'll just subordinate, right? And we'll wait for the droplet to complete. In the meantime, we'll just check uh, our item as well. While this is happening, let me also give you a background about what to do if you're on a Windows machine. So on Windows machine, you can install Git Bash. It comes along with your, when you install your Git. You can do it from MobiXterm. You can do it from Putty as well. So if at some point of time I'm going to upload that video as well, how to do this from Windows. So don't worry about that. So our droplet is created. If you will see here, it will give you a copy button, so you can copy it, right? Now go back to essentials, and I'm going to be using the root user, copying it here, remove the IP part, go back here, copy the IP, paste it here. It'll ask you that do you want to really trust this machine. It basically adds it up into your known host in this .ssh folder. There you are, you've logged in into your machine. So this is a full-fledged Ubuntu machine for you. So you can perform all the typical Unix steps over here, right? That's pretty much it for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you.